Welcome back, everyone. It is I, the Oscar-nominated a-hole, the a-hole who is not a troll, and today we're going to be talking about the possibility of Disney shutting down Marvel Comics. But before I talk about that, I do want to go ahead and give a little update. I'm actually planning on making a big video, like a really fully edited video. I released one earlier today. Took me about an hour. A little over an hour to do. I really enjoyed it, and I felt really proud of myself for doing it. So therefore, I would really like to make a bigger edited video, one with a lot more time into it, so many hours I'd like to put into investing in it, and basically it become a call to arms against Captain Marvel. I'm planning on possibly releasing it the day before the movie hits theaters, which will be on early screenings always happen on Thursdays. So I will most likely be bringing that out to you guys on Wednesday. So I will definitely be outlining it, setting up the structure. I'm going to be writing my own speech as well as adding in speeches, edited speeches from other famous movies. If you have any ideas that would be incorporated in to the video, please link it down in the comment section below, and if I end up using it, I will put a special thank you forward at the end of the video to all of you guys and gals who give me suggestions that I use. And so thank you. Now we're going to be going into the video for today. We're talking about the Marvel Comics situation. There's been speculation that Disney is going to possibly be shutting down the publication of Marvel Comics. Now, this is a really shitty thing, really bad. But I think that I started thinking about this for about a day now. I think that's when the news came out, and I found out yesterday. And I was sitting in the break room at my job, and I was reading the article. I was like, "Oh my god! Oh shit! This is like real. This might actually be happening." I thought it was like there's a speculation. No, like this shit might actually be going down. So the reason why it's a big deal, and especially I was trying to take it from different angles, and this is the one that I'm thinking. Stan Lee is dead and passed, unfortunately. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. You were like the grandfather to all us nerds out there. Now, Stan Lee has passed. And it's interesting that as soon as he's passed, I think like less than a year since he's passed, all of a sudden Disney's like, maybe we should sell Marvel Comics. And the sad thing is now that Stan's gone, they're like, okay, now we just need to, well, not sell Marvel Comics, but completely shut it down. They're like, okay, well, Stan's gone. He's like the last person that maybe would really like officially be like, oh man, we can't really do that. He's still alive. But now that he's gone, they're like, oh yeah, we can just shut it down now because we're not like making profit margin or whatever. But the saddest thing, and the thing that I think is just a spit in the face of Stan, is his last cameo. I believe his last cameo is Captain Marvel, the movie. And what is it that sunk the sales down into the ground for Marvel Comics that is now getting it shut down? Captain Marvel. She was the forerunner. She was the front runner of it. It pisses me off. It pisses me off that Captain Marvel, this SJW whore, basically this slut of SJW-ness, is completely destroying she's such a twat. She really is. And like she's just going in there to cut Marvel Comics, which was doing pretty well, I would think, and all of a sudden it's like, nah, you know what, we just need to totally SJW it up. Let's cut the hair, let's not make it as sexually attractive, let's cut down on the violence. Because, kids who read comic books all of a sudden go into a fit of rage and anger and want to destroy humanity because they think that they have the ability to shoot plasma out of their hands. Yeah, okay, because kids are that stupid. They're not. The kids are pretty darn smart. And the reason why I think that a lot of us are fighting for this against SJW-ness, especially in regards to comic books, movies, entertainment in general, is for the children, for future generations. I had a great childhood. I will upfront admit to that. I had a fantastic childhood. One of the best times of my life. If people were like, if you could go back in time and relive your childhood, I most likely would, because I loved my childhood. I had so much fun. Yes, of course I had bad times. Obviously, everyone has bad times. But the good times outweighed the bad, and I want kids to be able to have a really great childhood because I know how good it is, because having a good childhood is something that you can hold on to once you hit real life, and you have to see the shit that world and reality really is. And those childhood memories are something that you can look back to and hold on to and kind of have a sweet nostalgic memory of and go, you know what? I can kind of deal with the shit of today because I have that great memory of yesterday. And I want to have that for future generations. I think we all do. We want all the kids of the future to be able to have great childhood and childhood memories. And not only that, but to raise them up in a great way, to have them be wise and logical and reasonable and understandable. And because of that, we want to fight for this. And unfortunately, Captain Marvel is the thing that is heading this crusade against children. I mean, it's like... And then we see that with Brie Larson trying to advocate for these GoFundMe campaigns in order to bring these kids to go brainwash them at this Captain Marvel. Of course, kids really don't understand it at the first, but they get it implanted within their psyche, and they don't even understand. They don't even know that it's happening. I mean, I can look back now as an adult and see all the other movies that I was raised on as a kid actually infused and imbued within me who I am now. Yet at the time I never really understood that, but now I do. And so these kids are going to go be indoctrinated. I mean, this is like, it's like, hey, pay $30,000 to brainwash a child. And on a side tangent, this is one reason why I wouldn't want universal free colleges. I mean, on a separate note, yeah, I understand that, and I'm a college student. I would want, why shouldn't I want free college? The reason why people want free colleges is so that, colleges are the hub and center and core of SJW-ness. I mean, every single class is about gender, race, sexuality, all that. I mean, I hear it every single day. And I'm at a quote-unquote conservative college, which is, it's not. Let's just be honest. So, I hear about it all the time. And so, the reason why they want free colleges and everything is so that these kids, once again, going back to the kid idea, these kids will go into colleges, more of them will, and they'll go and be brainwashed into SJW think tanks. And that's the whole reason why people want these kids to have free colleges, is so that they will be completely and utterly infused with SJW-ness. And so that's one reason why I'm against that. But children are our future. I know we hear that a lot. And that's why we're fighting for this. That's why we're fighting for comics. That's why we're fighting for movies, why we're fighting for video games, entertainment in general. It's what we use in our free time. When after we get home from work, and after we've chatted with the wife or the kids or the husbands or, whatever, you sit down and you turn on the television. You watch a movie, you watch TV, you play video games, you have entertainment to make the day relaxing and have fun, right? And if you're completely bombarded with SJW politics and SJW propaganda every single second of the day, then no one wants to be able to spend their time watching television. No one wants to watch movies. It's total garbage. And it's scary thinking that Disney's going to be buying up all these companies with, basically becoming a monopoly, and they're going to be able to restrict good, great movies and able to pump out their own garbage. Which is why I am a huge advocate for buying things on Blu-ray, DVD. Like, I do not subscribe to streaming services. I refuse to. I was raised Blockbuster. I love Blockbuster. I actually prefer Blockbuster over Netflix. I'm just weird like that. I'm an old soul. But the reason why is because, at least with the DVD or a Blu-ray, it's like, you can't tell me I can't watch this. I can go put this in on my Blu-ray or my DVD player, and I can watch it whenever I want. And no one can say what to me, unless the power company cuts my cable or cuts my power. Other than that, I can watch it if I want to. Anyways, so the Marvel Comics situation is really sad. It's really depressing, and I really would hate to see this happen, but unfortunately, it is what it is. It's the product of the times. Disney only cares about money. Disney only cares about profits. And of course, if they actually cared about that, wouldn't they have stopped the Captain Marvel SJW politics propaganda? Of course they wouldn't, because all they care about is money and also their agenda, which is Captain Marvel. So, and they're allowing it into the movies now. These people are idiots. Like, Disney loves money, but at the same time, they love their agenda so much that they're willing to let it ruin their money and their investments, which is really weird. I mean, you would think that their love for money would be a little bit higher, and they would be like, you know what, I really want to push this agenda, but it's not making money, so you know what, but they don't. They're like, no, I got to push my agenda. Anyways, it's really sad to see that Stan Lee's last cameo most likely is in Captain Marvel, and if that's the case, it's on the character that has killed Marvel Comics and now has the possibility of shutting them down. So it's really sad. So anyways, tell me what you guys think about this situation in the comments section below. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'd be more than happy to see that number go up a little bit. It means a lot to me whenever you guys do subscribe. Really do appreciate it. Comment down below also speeches that I should incorporate in my big video on Wednesday, and I can't wait to talk to y'all in the comment section below. Anyways, everyone, I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, and as we all know in the Oscar-nominated A-Hole channel, never, ever, 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 never, ever, never, ever try and be like Brie Larson.